What's going on, good people? So today we're going to talk about some habits. What do I mean by habits? Now, we're in the 2016 and people are saying, look, I want this year to be the year. And a lot of it is just lip service. But you may have some bad habits right now that are preventing you from moving forward. And you've had these habits for quite some time. These habits that you have are damaging your life. And some of these habits you have, you may not even know you have them. So let's go over a couple. I'm going to give you 10 habits that probably if you're doing, you should stop it and develop new habits. Now, before I get into it, let me just explain something real quick. If you have a spouse who has gotten to know you over the years, and if it's a certain time, a lot of times that spouse can look at the clock and be like, okay, I guarantee you this person is doing this at this time, because usually that's what happens. Maybe a guy has a habit or a lady has a habit of going to a bar after work at a certain time. So if they can't get a hold of the person, they call the bar. So let's go over a few. So what do I have? I have my little notes here so I don't make sure I cover everything. Snacking. Some of us right now, when we get hungry and we don't want to get a big meal, we just want to snack. We have things in our house like potato chips, ice cream, soda. I mean, the list goes on of bad things that we can do. But if they weren't in your house, you probably wouldn't get in the car and go drive or whatever. If you had those snacks replaced with something like peanuts, the unsalted type, I don't know what you eat, broccoli, carrots. If you had healthy choices, you probably could do healthy snacks. And what happens when we eat bad? It won't happen. The immediate change won't happen right away. But over time, some people, and you're not working out, some people may say, hey, what happened? What's going on? You're gaining weight and you don't know what's going on, but that could be helping. That also, if you're working out, that also could hurt you, because all the time that you spend in the gym doing great things, you could be standing still in your weight because of that habit that you don't know you have. But when you think about it, you're like, holy crap, I didn't think about that. Number 2, TV. TV is a big one, right? I don't watch TV. Like if I get up in the morning and if I want to catch the news or something, whatever, I'll watch like maybe an ounce of it just to see what's going on. But other than that, nothing. You won't see me sit down for scheduled shows or anything like that. Every now and then you may catch me watching a Super Bowl or some championship game or something like that. But for the most part, no TV. Because I have things that I can do. And if you don't know of things that you can do, then maybe you need to find some of those things. So cut TV out of your life. Number 3, overspending. Sometimes when some people get bored and now you can get things online, they just go crazy. They go berserk and then they start buying things that they don't even need. They have a closet full of clothing, but yet they still want to buy more, right? So understand that. You gotta make sure that especially if you're on a goal to get somewhere financially and you're overspending, how are you going to get to that goal? Maybe you don't have a goal. Maybe that's something that you can put in your life as a goal. What else do we have here? When some people get depressed, and this goes back to eating, they have bad habits. So if they're sad, if things aren't going right, if they're angry, some people go out and they go drinking. Some people go out and they buy junk food. Some people go out and they go shopping. This is the negative therapy that some people do in life. Negative therapy, right? It's not going to help you, and you're doing it out of anger, and that's your habit. When I get angry, I shop. When I get angry, I eat bad. When I get angry, whatever. There's something. So maybe you have to take a look at that, step back, and make some changes in that area. Skipping breakfast. Some of us may say, hey, I'm too busy to eat breakfast. I can't do this. And we all know that breakfast is the most important meal. So by you doing that, you could be going back on the gains you've made at the gym, or you could be stopping gains, future gains that you can have, because you don't have the scheduled time to eat. And when you don't eat correct along with the working out, and you said you wanted to lose weight and do things, that could be the reason why. Right? So you got to make sure that you're making the right choices in that area. This is a big one. Alcohol. Some people are, alcohol controls their life. Some people have a serious problem with it. Like, they drink it every day. They have it in their house. They go to the club, to the bar or whatever, 3, 4 times, 6 times a day. A week or something, partying too much. And then when you wake up the next morning, you feel sluggish, tired. You're not thinking correctly. You're not getting your list done. You don't even have a list. Everything's in an uproar. So if that's your category and you fall in a category with drinking, maybe you need to stop. Or maybe you need to cut it in half and do something that is more constructive, right? So don't let it be your downfall. What else? Cigarettes. Cigarettes have no benefit. And if some of you say, hey, cigarettes help me from being stressed out all the time, meditate. It's free. And that's another thing too. If you have financial goals, I don't know what a pack of cigarettes costs, but they're probably close to $10. And you if you smoking a pack a day, that's like $300 that you're throwing down the drain that you could actually put towards something that's going to bring you some more money back, or a better time or something. You can get a better return on your money than buying cigarettes. And then plus, if you want to be around to see your kids, to see your spouse for longer, why put some more things in your body that's going to make you get to an early grave, right? So stop living by this, oh, I suck at that. And then you stop there and you just say, I suck at that, and you don't even try to get better. What else do we have here? Stressed. Sometimes we get stressed out, people, by the same people. We've been getting stressed out by the same people for years, right? So if you have a friend that always coming around and saying something negative and starting drama, get that friend out of your life. It's nothing negative to tell somebody, hey, it's been nice, but I can't take this toxic relationship. When you come around, you're this way. And if they call you soft, they call you sensitive or whatever, look, hope you have a happy life. I don't have time for it. Because you have control over that. 100% control. If you don't want someone coming to your house, same thing. You don't have to have them come there. And family, same thing with family. We have family toxic members. Toxic family members is what I'm trying to say. And what happens is that we think, oh, just because they're family, we should take this. That's just the way they are. No. If you know 100% that a member of your family has a negative quality, you do not have to sit there and take the abuse because they haven't dealt with something. What you need to do is to make sure that you're not bringing that drama in your life. And it's because you ever had a drama day? Where you're involved in arguments and stuff like that, you probably can't get much done because it's energy. And in order for you to, I'm sweating here because my light's above me. But in order to you to make sure that you're doing the things you need to do, you gotta, you gotta keep your environment peaceful. Whatever that takes, don't bring extra drama when you don't have to have it. Another thing, and this is where I'm going to stop here, is fast food. And I think that's 10 steps. Maybe it's 9. Maybe 9 to 10. But there's steps. maybe you have a habit of not preparing the food, and then when you go out, you get fast food. And the fast food is McDonald's, Burger King, you have it. And that's also taken away from your gains. And I knew a guy that had not an addiction, but he never made his food, and he always ate lunch at lunchtime, and his bill came up to be close to maybe $10 each time. No, not in between 5 and 10, but basically he calculated it to be that I spend about $500 a month during lunchtime eating out. So if you have any financial goals, if you have any things like that, that is something that could be preventing you. So it's time to develop habits, new habits, great habits. Just like those habits that you have in your life right now, and you do them on a consistent basis, you can introduce new habits to your life and do those on a consistent basis and watch what happens. You know, it's funny, when you put a thought in action toward a task and you monitor that over a period of time, you're going to find some great things that happen. If you lift weights for freaking years and you eat right for years, pretty soon you're going to start seeing muscle growth, and you're going to start seeing better things in your life, physical wise. So I'm going to stop it as that, guys. I hope your week is awesome. I hope your 2016 is awesome, but it's only going to be awesome because you made it awesome. That's the only way. So with that said, good people, thank you. And until next time, signing off.